Alright, so today we're going to be ranking Ash's Pokemon based on the strength level. Self-explanatory. We're going to be having 6 tiers this time. Legendary in the red, Champion in the orange, Elite 4, yellow is orange above average, yellow, average, light green, and then below average you're just not good, or aka garbage tier. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Start off with Apom. Apom, realistically, average. Maybe below average. It had some good moves, but it wasn't the best fighter at all. Nowhere near above average. I'm being a little too generous, maybe average. Butterfree, also kind of average fighter. Strength level is not the strongest. I mean, Ash gave it away for free. Butterfree, imagine he had Butterfree a little longer, maybe been above average, who knows. Kingler, I would say it's above average. It's stronger than Apom. Maybe Apom's below average. Stronger than not because it's a baby. Just because you're a baby doesn't mean you're weak. I'm gonna give it to a couple in a few minutes. But Kingler, that guy was Corphish before Corphish even existed. Realistically, I mean, he didn't got enough battles, but did his job. And the tiers don't matter. Larvitar is not it. He owned it for like a couple episodes. That guy was still weak. A baby. Literal baby. Literal baby. We don't need that. Muck. Below average. Guy literally had like what? Less than 5 battles in his career? All he did was just show Ash some affection and that's it. Couldn't fight. You know, not every Pokemon meant to fight, but Muck, you call him fully evolved, not even a Grimer. Spell that backwards, please, for me. Pidgeot. I feel like Pidgeot was kind of above average. I don't think it was Elite 4 level strength. I feel like it was average. Not his best bird Pokemon, for sure. For sure. Pidgeot also gave it away for free. I guess he's in a better place now. Most of Ash's Pokemon's a guy, so that's what I'm going to reference as a he. But a couple were females. I don't really remember which one was females, though. I'm a good luck to myself. Glalie, though. Glalie was average. Glalie was average strength level. I don't feel like he was that strong of a Pokemon. He tied with what? I feel like he tied with the Charizard, right? In the Hoenn Championship League. I feel like he tied with the did he tie with the Charizard? Or I'm tripping. Either or, he tied with a Pokemon. Draw. Didn't have that much battles. With a snow run. Caught him hella late. Hella late in the series. He caught him late. Couldn't really use him as a full special. Imagine he had a Frostlass, but too bad it's Gen 3. Because Frostlass was Gen 4. Unless you want to cheat and be, what was his name? Harrison? Right? Not Tyson. Harrison. The guy that had a Blaziken. You want to cheat? Have a Blaziken early. Bayleaf, though. Bayleaf, I feel like it was above average. I wouldn't say Elite 4 strength level. It's above average. It's a mid-stage. First mid-stage being above average. Low-key Ash's ace in Gen 2, if you're not considering Charizard, because he loses Charizard, or Bulbasaur, even Squirtle, even Pikachu. If you're not considering none of those Pokemon, Bayleaf was up there. Same thing with Cyndaquil as sometimes. Noctowl sometimes. And then Donphin wasn't really there, but yeah. Boldore, average at best. Average. I want to put him below average, but he did some work against Clay. That's probably his most runtime he ever gotten against Clay. Rock Gem is best move. Power Gem, Rock Gem. His favorite move to use. Imagine he had a Gigalith, though, by the way. If he had a Gigalith, he would have had to caught it by the wild. I mean, Ash doesn't have much trade Pokemon, to be honest. Man, he should have traded, I don't know, Boldore and then traded back. Just like the episode, Bianca had a Scavalier, and then she had a Shelmet, Carablast. You know, they traded, they both evolve. He should have done that with, you know, someone had a Conkeldurr or Girder. Boldore, I'm ranting too much. Buizel's above average. Above average. Maybe Elite 4. If it was a float to 100% Elite 4, that's not even a hot take. I feel like Buizel was that strong. Literally draw with what? Was it Maylene, right? Oh, holy crap. Hopefully it's Maylene Lucario. Gym, he tied. The Swift Swim ability definitely helped out a ton. That was Weasel's best battle, 100%. But if it was a Floatzel, I wish it was a Floatzel. One of my favorite Pokemon. Bulbasaur, Elite 4 level. Elite 4 level. I don't care if it's a Bulbasaur. If it was an Ivysaur. If it was a Venusaur. Bulbasaur, Elite 4. Carried through Gen 1, Gen 2. Ash's most reliable Pokemon. One of the most reliable Pokemon Ash ever had. Let's get that straight. One of the most reliable Pokemon Ash ever had. I'm not even saying just to say that. Charizard, legendary. Ash's Charizard, same thing, reliable. You know, had some growing pains at the beginning of, you know, the series, Gen 1 especially. First season, second season, third Charizard after that, the best Pokemon. One, if you're honest, if the Pikachu didn't exist, Charizard would have been Ash's ace. If Pikachu didn't exist. Charizard, I feel like it was in every region. He was in Kanto, Johto, Hoenn. I feel like he was in every Sinnoh. Was he Sinnoh? He was in Unova for sure. He was in every region, I feel like. Corphish. Low-key hot take. I feel like it was Elite 4 too. The Frontier Brain, he was putting up a fight against, I forgot that dude's name. He had an Arcanine. One of the first Frontier Brains Ash won against in the series. He was going off. Corphish, I mean, they lost. I feel like, yeah, Ash lost that battle. But Corphish was doing his work, standing its own ground as a Corphish, not even a Crawdon. It was a Corphish. Also, I like Corphish a lot. Personality, all that. It's still Elite 4 though. Strength-wise. We're only talking about strength. Donphan, I feel like Donphan was sometimes was above average, sometimes average. I feel like it was average. I don't feel like it was his best ground type he ever had. One of the first ground types he ever had, by the way. Not counting Larvitar. Larvitar is a ground type, but actually caught it. Donphan, serviceable guy. That's the best thing I can say about Donphan. Serviceable. Did his job. Nothing less. Nothing more than that. Okay. Dracovish. I feel like Dracovish is obviously champion level. Obviously champion level Pokemon. I can't say. I mean, it was on his champion team. In the Pokemon Journey series, the championship team. Obviously, it's champion level Pokemon. I mean, he took down literally champion level Pokemon in different regions. Elite 4 level Pokemon. Dracovish is really good typing. Baby Palkia, basically, you know, Water Dragon. Great Pokemon. Good moveset. Dragon Rush. And obviously, Fisher's Run. But Dragonite, obviously champion level 2. Dragonite gets the same treatment. A mini Charizard to say. Mini Charizard wasn't as disobedient, you know, Iris Dragonite. Is it better than Iris Dragonite? It's a coin flip. But Dracovish, Dragonite, I mean, I always thought Ash needed a Dragonite. He got a Dragonite. Was one of his best Pokemon in the team. Was it top 3? No. Was it top 4? Maybe. But Gengar, champion level Pokemon for sure. Ash always wanted a Gengar. I felt like he always wanted one. I thought he had one. When I was watching it as a kid, I thought Ash had a Gengar. That Haunter, he almost caught Haunter. And that he used against Sabrina, that Haunter was fraudulent. Ghastly, fraudulent. Imagine he had a Gengar. The only ghost type in that region. Still, Gibble. Hot take, I feel like Gibble was above average. I feel like Gibble was above average Pokemon. I don't feel like it can be Glalie, it can be Butterfree 100%. It can be Boulder 100%. Donphan, I mean, it beat a Shuckle. Did some work against his Conway, right? Conway's Dusknoir too, right? Gibble was that guy. Gibble was strong. Imagine it was a Gabite. Imagine it was a Garchomp. If it was a Garchomp, I mean, no issue there. Gliscor is an interesting Pokemon. He caught it pretty late in the series. I like lately, but I feel like it's kind of above average as well. I don't feel like it's Elite 4 level. It's good enough. Knows the Fangs. Did some work against his Byron. The Steel type gym in Sinnoh. That's his best battles for sure. Like the best battle he ever had. His Bastiodon, put in work against those steel types. Goodra, I mean that's easy enough to say. Honestly, Elite 4 level. Goodra's Elite 4 level, my opinion. Pseudo legendary, didn't reach his full potential. Obviously, caught it pretty late in the series. Gumi got stomped on by Team Rocket. Sliggoo was Sliggoo for a little bit. It was Goodra, and then wanted to help his family from the terror attack from the other Pokemon, the war basically. Goodra was strong. Favorite move, I already know his favorite move. Ash has spammed the move a million times. Greninja. Put respect on his name. Legendary Pokemon. Legendary. Even though it wasn't on his Champion League team, legendary Pokemon. I guarantee you, if it was on the Champion League team, Ash would have did wonders. He would did way more damage than what he did already. Replace that with Dragonite, or maybe Dracovish. Ash would have been. Oh, I wish Ash brought his old Pokemon to this Champions League team, but he didn't. But the Pokemon Riders didn't want to do that. I hope he wanted that to happen, you know. But he did call Pokemon for a reason. You got to catch Pokemon in your journey. You can't just be just Pikachu. But it would have been nice for a revolution. Hawlucha, I feel like it's above average. Sometimes I feel like it's disappointing in some ways. You can't be disappointed. You can't be disappointed sometimes and then be good sometimes. You're gonna be just average, a little above average. That's my take. Corphish, I know Corphish and Bulbasaur stick out like a sore thumb, but those Pokemon put in work. Trust me, way more battles than Hawlucha ever had. But like double the amount. I don't even maybe triple the amount too. Heracross, I'm gonna bump some Pokemon maybe to Elite 4 because Heracross I feel like was Ash's ace on that Johto team. If you know not counting Charizard, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, but Heracross, man. One of my favorite bug type Ash ever caught. Few selection of bug types he caught. I mean, honestly, favorite fighting type. I'd take that he caught. Caught it early on in the series. Heracross loved Ash. I feel like if he had a Mega Heracross, if he brought it in Gen 6, maybe. And Sinnoh, champion level Pokemon. Honestly, it is champion, but at the same time, I feel like it's more than champion. I feel like it's a legendary Pokemon. Ash had a Sinnoh. It didn't even have one battle as a Sinnoh. It was Torracat the entire time. Torracat. It was just phased. Sinnoh was just phased. And as soon as it went against Kukui's and Sinnoh, it didn't even fight. It just evolved and then it fainted. That whole epilogue and stuff, but if Sinnoh was champion, if it was, man, I wish Ash had a Sinnoh. It battled with it at least a couple times. It showed a debut in Pokemon Journeys, I know, but like that's not a fighting. Come on, Infernape, easily legendary Pokemon, easily. Ash's best Pokemon on that Sinnoh team. Not even he was even better than Pikachu. I'm being honest, he was better than Pikachu. Infernape, easy Pokemon, easy legendary, easy. Crocodile, champion level Pokemon. Champion. Maybe Elite 4. But it was Ash's best Pokemon in that team by far. Pikachu too. Pikachu did get clobbered by Lucario. But Crocodile put in that work. Lapras as a strength wise, I feel like it's maybe Elite 4. Maybe. I'm getting too generous with Lapras. I'm being honest. Now, Lapras wasn't really a battler. I feel like it will be that person, the animal. Leavanny, average. Leavanny was average. I feel like Leavanny was average. Besides that Salk battle against Stefan, average. I feel like it was average. Not really a fighter either. Lucario, legendary Pokemon. Technically, Ash's ace had a gimmick, Mega. Just like Gigantamax Pikachu was on the team too. But Lucario against Togekiss, Garchomp, Cynthia. That's probably his best battle against Cynthia. Even against Leon too. One of those. Lycanroc champion level Pokemon, easy. Was either Crocodile or Lycanroc. Those Pokemon I feel like as an ace, kind of the same strength wise, kind of the same. Lycanroc maybe stronger, maybe, because didn't it beat Sableye, legendary? Maybe Lycanroc's better. Melmetal, Elite Four, not enough battles, honestly. Melmetal is definitely a really strong Pokemon, but not enough battles either way. Naganadel, I'll say Elite Four strength. Elite Four has to be Elite Four at least. Not enough battles again. Ash did caught it late. It's like Melmetal, technically not his, but still caught it. Knocked out. Man, I feel like it's slightly above average. It's just not the. Knocked out wasn't great. It was shiny and all, but like it wasn't strong. Noivern, above average. I don't feel like it was that strong. It did decent against oh man, what's that guy name? Alan. It went toe to toe with one of his other flyers on the team, but besides that, Noivern did caught it late as well. Noibat was a late catch. Oshawott had it early. I'll say it's above average. Did get a little bit stronger throughout the series, but it's not like Bulbasaur, not like Corphish as a baby. That stage that is. Palpitoad is trash. I feel it's below average strength. I didn't like the catch. Pignite, at times, Elite Four strength. At times, I feel like it's Elite Four strength. At times. Give me a second. I know I'm going crazy right now with Corphish, Bulbasaur, and then Pignite now, but Pignite, strong Pokemon. Ash's second ace, if you want to call it. They decent against Roxy, I believe, right? Yeah, and then champion. We don't have to talk about that. Primate. It could have been. I feel like it's above. It would have been. I'm projecting. Would have been above average. Just like projecting with Melmetal, not Ganondorf, and then now Lapras. I'm projecting because I feel like Primate would have been strong enough, just like Heracross strong. But hey, gave it away for free. Kulava, above average strength as well. I mean, it got better throughout time. Caught it early. Low key underrated Pokemon Ash had. Rowlet, champion level Pokemon, obviously. Probably the highest baby Pokemon I'll have in the top tiers. Rowlet, probably the best one. Rowlet, besides another one, but that is another one. That is a baby though. Sceptile, Sceptile is tough. I feel like it's legendary. I feel like it's a legendary Pokemon. To me, got dealt the bad hand. Took down a Darkrai, but it did get let's not act like it didn't get help. Sceptile did get help to beat Darkrai, but Darkrai was broken as heck. We didn't expect no Darkrai in the Sinnoh League tournament. Come on, that guy cheated. Tobias, Scraggy. I'm being too nice. It's below average. I don't feel like Scraggy was that good. Scraggy was decent at sometimes, but I feel like it was a below average fighter. They caught it late. No, they didn't really call it late. Middle throughout this journey. Surfetched, champion level Pokemon, easy. I mean, that whole journey seems champion level. Snivy, above average at times. Above average. Snorlax, that's Elite Four strength right there. At minimum. Elite Four projecting champion level Pokemon. Probably a champion level Pokemon. I'm being honest. Maybe a champion level Pokemon. Hot take. If Snorlax was on his Journey's team, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know he was that good. Squirtle, I feel like Squirtle was above average. I don't feel like it was better than Bulbasaur in terms of fighting. I feel like Bulbasaur was better. Corphish, yeah, I agree too. Staraptor was Elite Four strength. I think maybe the lower end Elite Four, maybe just the top of above average. I want to put lowest. Staraptor, Swallow, Elite Four level. My opinion, Ash's best bird Pokemon he had. Best bird Pokemon, early route bird Pokemon. I want to say, clarify. Talonflame, I feel it was above average as well. Don't feel like it was better than Staraptor or Swallow. If you say he is better than Staraptor or Swallow, you are crazy. You are definitely crazy. The resume shows for Staraptor and Swallow that Talonflame is not it. Talonflame didn't even have that much battles compared to the other two anyways. Torkoal, average at best. Average. Torterra, sorry to say this, average. Hot take or not, I feel like Torterra was average. Grotto, above average. Torterra, downgraded, plummeted due to rankings, plummeted. Totodile, also average. Don't feel like it was above average. Totodile was a fun Pokemon to be around, just like Scraggy, but it wasn't strong. It wasn't strong like that. Unpheasant, average. Average. I'm not even saying it because I don't like Unpheasant. It was average. Average. Just like Noctowl was. Mr. Mime, I feel like it's above average. Maybe Elite Four level. Maybe Elite Four level, if you want to say. But Mr. Mime doesn't have enough battles either, so I can't really say that. Can't really project as much as the other two, because those battles were way more important than Mr. Mime's battles. So Galio, I mean, obviously legendary. I mean, I can't say nothing about that. Tauros, all of them average, average, all of them. And obviously Pikachu, save the best for last. Pikachu is Pikachu's legendary. Pikachu is legendary. Ash's best Pokemon he had ever in his career. Ash's best buddy. Electrocuted him about at least a million times. Ash's best buddy, most reliable Pokemon he ever had. It is Electric Mouse. Didn't want to evolve. Glad he didn't evolve to the Raichu. But Pikachu is Ash's best Pokemon, and the tiers and tiers don't matter. Not to say that twice. But that's pretty much it for the tier list. I might make some adjustments. With there's a lot of above average Pokemon, I feel like. Not enough below average. I would say maybe Boldor is maybe below average in my opinion. Boldor deserves to be there. Torkoal maybe below average. Tauros, I mean, you count all of them. I feel like all the Tauruses are below average. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the tier list. Let me know if you agree or disagree with anything with the tier list. Without further ado, have a good day and peace out, guys.